Gemini, welcome to Ether Tarot. Welcome to your general collective reading we're doing today. Just take what resonates, leave the rest. So, your cards are flying out. We have Needle and Thread, a sincere wish will be granted, Teapot, deep friendship with someone of the same sex. We have the Vase, Secret Admirer. Nice. This is in the middle of the spread, this one, the Secret Admirer, so it seems important. Oh, okay, that's too many. Let's keep going. We have the Tulip, great passion. I feel like the Secret Admirer has a lot of passion for you. I have this feeling that this friend that you have, this deep friendship, they may know who this Secret Admirer is. And they haven't told you. They could be like, you know, in conversation with them, like giving advice, like, you know, Gemini's got a lot going on right now. You're best to just kind of come in as a friend or something. It's probably not the right time, but hang in the wings, or I don't know. Let's see. We've got the bottom of the deck. We've got Nest. An emotionally secure, loving family is important to you. And this last card out here is a stubborn, aggressive person with the Ram. Aries energy with the Ram. Could be dealing with an Aries, not necessarily, but could be. So, what is this sincere wish you are having granted? What is this about? Let's go. Ooh, 10 of Cups. Yes, you are getting something happy. Okay, we've got 10 of Cups. The 8 of Cups in reverse, the 4 of Wands in reverse, the Ace of Swords in reverse, and the 4 of Pentacles. So, you are, whatever this is, you know, you're on cloud 9, or you're going to be, with the sincere wish being granted. Let's clarify that, because geez, we've got, these cards don't sort of signify what that is, but okay, because we've got the Emperor in reverse. We've got, okay, well, something has ended. We've got the Death card. Something has ended with a love situation. You've walked away and left somebody else in the out in the cold. They have not wanted this ending, and they've, you know, they can't win this fight. You've got the upper ground, not them. We have an Emperor in reverse, so I feel like it could be with an Emperor in reverse. You were in a 2 of Cups with them, and this is now upside down. So, Queen of Pentacles and the Tower. You've left this situation. You've left a situation. You've transitioned away from this Emperor in reverse. And this is Aries energy to the Emperor. And we've got the Ram already as well. So, but this doesn't have to be an Aries. This could be your ex boyfriend, husband. Could have children with this person. Could be the father of your children. Here you are, Queen of Pentacles in the upright. I mean, I'm feeling this is your energy, although in a few of the readings, this Queen of Pentacles has come out as kind of like the ex's new girlfriend. But, I mean, if that's the case, they're not doing so good because he's in the reverse and their 2 of Cups is in the reverse too, Tower. So something's hitting here. I mean, this could be that your ex went and got into a new relationship with this Queen of Pentacles, and it's all crashing and burning, and this could be making you feel a bit happy about it, because this could have been going on behind your back. Yeah, this is something you stopped working on. Somebody wants to return to you now, or wants you to return to them, but I feel like you've given up on this situation. 9 of Wands in reverse. And I feel like this Tower is... you're kind of sitting there going, told you so. It's like, told you so. Because, I mean, you wouldn't be here in the 10 of Cups with the Tower, so I feel like this is the new woman, or the woman that was on the side of you, which could have been something you found out after you walked away. Somebody had this backup plan. If not, you're bringing down this Tower. So I don't know. Let's see. Clarify this 10 of Cups. What an interesting start. It kind of feels like you haven't gone out and sought revenge or anything, but you've watched your ex kind of have a bit of a, you know, calamity for something they did wrong anyway. And it's kind of like, well, serves you right. Kind of a feeling. So here you are, you know, happy as a pig in shit. Happy family, getting on with it, and making plans. 2 of Wands. Making plans, choosing a new future for yourself, making some choices as to where you want to go, this way or that way, but you're not going backwards, you're looking forwards. You're not going back to anything from the past. This is all over from the past. Though we've got a 8 of Cups in the reverse. So you could have a friend from a distance coming to visit you, or vice versa. You could be going traveling to see somebody, maybe someone you haven't seen in a long time. And it's going to be a nice reunion. Clarify this 8 of Cups in reverse. Wheel of Fortune. Starting a new cycle. You could be reconnecting with a friend that you used to be really close with, that you kind of, you know, drifted apart a little bit, or couldn't see each other as often, maybe because of, you know, where, you know, proximity to where you were living, something like that. Just, you know, life and circumstances. At the split, we've got the Star, so I feel like your wish is coming true. You've really wanted to, you know, catch up with this friend, and this is exactly what you need around you at this time of life. So you're shining. You've got some great cards out here. This Wheel of Fortune is turning in your favor, and this also marks the beginning of the new cycle. Like, this is going to be this new phase for at least the next year for you that you're planning out. You might be, look, you're starting this new journey with the Fool. You're extremely happy. You've got the 9 of Cups here, you've got the 10 of Cups there, but you may be kind of like in a place where you've got to give a lot of thought in this Hangman position to your work, your money, what you're going to do moving forward. Something could be, you may not be getting the amount of hours you want, you might not be doing the kind of work you want. And I feel here with this High Priestess in reverse, you know, you're not in the right place for you. This isn't your purpose. You're not in your sole purpose with what you're doing for work, and maybe it's just not paying you enough now that you're on your own. And I feel like because you're doing this huge overhaul with your whole life, it's not just your personal life. I think you're doing an overhaul with your career, with just, you know, you're replanning everything, like everything. You're thinking about your retirement. You're thinking about like how old you are now, what you want to have. You're planning your life without that person from the past, without that Emperor in reverse. And you're speaking your truth here, and you're okay with starting again in something new, so long as it's something you're passionate about and that pays you well, which helps. It helps to get paid, what you feel you're worth, to keep the passion alive in whatever it is you do too, and to enjoy who you're working with, if you're working with other people as well. All right, you've got a secret admirer, but this Four of Wands is in reverse, and like I was saying before, maybe it's you're still getting your feet, you're still getting that stability. We saw that a loving family, supportive family is important to you, so I feel like all of your planning is to get the stability back, because right now you're not feeling stable, you're not feeling like you've got, and that's probably because of that Eight of Pentacles in reverse as well. You're still finding your feet, and so I feel like the secret admirer can see that in the background, or they may just be showing up as a friend right now, not stating their confessing their feelings at this point in time. They want this new start with you, with this Fool. Like you're the person that they feel will make them extremely happy, and they may want to help you with this stability too. But let's clarify, what's this Four of Wands in reverse? And you may have adequate stability, but just not be feeling it because it's not where you want it to be, or it's not what you had before. Eight of Wands in reverse talks about you not feeling like you're making progress, or not making progress fast enough because you're on your own in the Hermit zone, Hermit energy, Virgo energy. So you may feel like it's going to take longer to get ahead being single than like combining incomes as a couple, but you're happy. So you're happier doing this than not. Ace of Swords in reverse. We've seen the page in reverse a couple of times. I feel like you are done with talking about it with this ex. Sorry. Like you're just going to give them the bare minimum, what's necessary to talk about. But I feel like you've spoken your piece. You've said everything there is to say. And clarify this Ace of Swords. Yeah. I feel like you've said everything, and it's at that point where you kind of feeling like, if they don't know me by now, if they don't get it at this point, what's the point in saying more? What's the point in trying to have somebody trying to get somebody to get you that just doesn't get you? So you may feel a little bit overloaded at the moment, and you may need to delegate and not have as much help around you to delegate to. Or maybe this is what you've I feel like you've taken on a lot. Yeah, you're like keeping yourself busy, or something is quite overbearing in your life. Could be your health. You may be keeping something to yourself at the moment about what's burdening you. This could be your emotional health as well. Your physical health, your mental health is quite overbearing right now. I feel like you do need to talk about it, and you do need to maybe get some help. So we have the Temperance, This may be feeling overburdened financially as well. But look, we've got Ten of Pentacles coming in. We've got the Temperance. Something will balance out with your money. I don't think you can see what's coming in for you. This King of Wands is coming in for you. I feel like this King of Wands is your secret admirer. So right now you're just focused on healing, getting getting rest, and you know, getting on top of things again. You're focused on staying single. You're focused on things being equal. What you put out is what you get back. And I feel like you're only giving to those people that give back to you now. You're not just being a doormat. You're not giving to anybody unappreciative of who you are and what you do for them, which is good. You've got firm boundaries, and you're guarding your energy and keeping, you know, you've got healthy boundaries here. Healthy boundaries. Yeah, there's a lot of people you've just cut communication with. But I also feel like this Page of Swords in reverse is, yeah, something to do with you not talking or not speaking your mind. Somebody has really hurt you, and I feel like you're kind of just holding it in right now. You're holding it in. There could be something out of balance with one or more of your children, if you have children. Because we see this Empress in reverse here to this Page of Swords in reverse. Something either they're not saying or you're not saying, something that's quite hurtful. And it's out of balance. It is really out of balance. Like maybe one or more of the kids has chosen to stay with your ex. And visit you from time to time, and you didn't see something like that coming. You just kind of assumed they would come live with you, and so this could be quite upsetting and having you feel the Empress in reverse. This is like issues as a mother, or this could also be a blockage in, you know, your thinking and your creativity, birthing new ideas, new projects, that sort of thing into the world. You may be at that limit right now where you're just healing, you're getting your rest, you're doing what you can, and you're rebuilding yourself mentally and emotionally. And at the moment, you just don't want to take on anything new. You just don't want to take on any more than what you already have. So, yeah. You're working on your stability. You're holding on to what financial stability you already have, and you're still dealing with a stubborn, aggressive person, which I feel is your ex. And you know, there may be this financial settlement or something to deal with, and they want to drag that out because they're hoping you'll come back. They're hoping you'll return to them. We saw in the cards earlier. So this. If somebody doesn't want to have that split happen, they're going to do the absolute best to slow things down so that they've got more time to change your mind, or hope that you'll change your mind and come back. And some people want to make it harder for you to move on and to leave them, so that you get to a point where you're like, oh, you know what, I do just need that financial stability, and go back to them for that. But I don't see you doing that. I don't see you coming back. I just see you kind of like getting annoyed. But also it just reconfirms for you that they're so not for you. We've got the Sun in reverse to the Four of Pentacles. You're really unhappy with this little bit of money that you're trying to restart with. And somebody holding on to what's yours, holding you back from restarting. And you know, you actually are considering, because you're at a crossroads with everything right now. We've got the World in reverse. This is This is making a decision to keep on going forward or to go back. For some of you may want to go back. Some of you may be thinking about your security and you weren't happy there, but that's something that's really important to you at this time in life, is to have financial security. So this is talking about one decision you make. If you decide to go back, it's going to repeat an old cycle, which is, you also may not really be living where you want to live. You may want to travel, but you're kind of stuck right now. You've got Nine of Pentacles in reverse. You don't have the money to kind of spend on anything extra right now. But you have taken your power back. We've got the Devil in reverse and the Magician in reverse. You've taken your power back from somebody manipulating you. So I feel like even though you may have limited resources with leaving and going it alone, you're much happier being in control of your own life, even though you've got these added challenges that you didn't have before. You've got new problems to solve, but you don't have the old problems that were suppressing you and keeping you, manipulated. You've taken your power back. You've taken your power back from whoever was holding this over you in the past. So I feel like somebody was and maybe still is financially controlling you. And you've put a stop to it. And this is really, somebody who's quite a weak person to do this to a person. Somebody who's just of very weak character. It's like small man syndrome in some way. No shade to like small built people. Well, that's the expression, right? Like, it's a thing. It's a thing, like short man syndrome. That, in some people. So, you're looking at a happy future, doing something on your own, but, your biggest battle right now is money and work. And, I feel like you want to stand on your own 2 feet, and you don't want, you want that independence, but you're still in that place of healing. And so it's hard for you to, you're finding it hard to have these new ideas right now. Like have a new idea for how to get more stability. You're kind of all out of ideas right now, but that's because you need to just chill out a little bit more and just get that passion back for your life. And then the ideas and the creativity will start to flow. So I feel like just, keep healing. And also because you've been in this 2 of Swords lately, it feels like something's not fully finished off yet. Something's not fully cut off yet. And that could be because somebody wants you to come back. Somebody wants to return. So you're still in it. You're still in this phase. You're still in this phase. What else do I want to pull here? And it could also be because, like somebody could be messing with your head. Somebody could be making you feel like you've burdened them with everything since you left. You've just left it all with them. But what about this Queen of Pentacles that was going on? What about that? What about her? Somebody wants you to come back after they've, realized the grass isn't greener. I don't know if that's a reason, a good enough reason. So, Give me another one for this Wheel of Fortune. Clarifying the Wheel of Fortune. Queen of Cups in reverse. Cancer energy. Queen of Cups. Seven of Cups in reverse. Ace of Pentacles and the Moon in reverse. It's like, I feel like you may catch up with this friend of the same sex. Now, she may have been going through some things. This Queen of Cups in reverse. I feel like maybe there was something to heal about your relationship and something that's happened in the past, which is what's kind of made this upside down. There could have been a lot of confusion between the two of you. Like, I feel like you've needed to sort of catch up, or this is something still happening, you know, still about to happen. Catch up and kind of like clear the air. I feel like you're clearing the air. And there's also a potential new financial opportunity coming through for you from doing this. Like, this is kind of like having a conversation with somebody and then they go, hey, I know so-and-so's looking for, you know, someone who does what you do, or I know somebody who, you know, just sort of like a networking type of thing. So you're starting to see through what was hidden from you before. Maybe this Queen of Cups has started a new career, a new job, something like that. And it's given them a different set of priorities in life. And you didn't know that this was going on with the moon. You didn't know until you sort of caught up and talked about everything that has happened. And I feel like this has been a bit of a tower in a good way. This is like catching up with somebody and you're like, oh my God, I didn't know that was going on for you. Like, I'm sorry, I haven't been around. I've just split the deck on Justice in reverse. So something happened here, and I feel like, you know, this miscommunication or whatever went down was just like, there was an injustice, I feel like, towards you from, you know, the stand that they took. And this is bringing a tower back down on them. They didn't even realize you were going through a divorce, a breakup, whatever. And now they're finding out. So, you know, I feel like that relationship can be healed. It's good. It's good. Give me more for... What is... Something is like really overbearing for you with this Ten of Wands in reverse. And it could be like with what's happening with kids. Or maybe just somebody stopped talking to you, or you stopped talking to them. Maybe you're finding out about lies that were told to you, and you just like... What you're finding out about is a little, you know, it almost feels like too much to handle. It's not. You can take it, and it's helping with the process, and that, you know, you're going through a process. But give me another one for the Sun in reverse. Yeah, Hermit. I feel like whoever you were dealing with in the past, you just like, you're happy to be on your own. You're happy to have your problems and not the problems you've left behind with the Seven of Swords at the split. You know, there's just so much you're finding out about now that was done behind your back. You had no idea. I think you're finding out more now since you've been left a situation, left a person, than you knew when you were there. Yeah. And I feel like part of the reason that you're in a Two of Swords is because you trusted somebody who did some terrible things behind your back, and it's actually knocking your faith in yourself, your ability to judge people, your ability to judge people. You're feeling like, how could I have not known? And this is why, you're in this hermit energy, going it alone, because I feel like, something has really shaken your trust in somebody, in your faith in people in general. So I feel like the biggest things to get out of this spread so far is, focusing on your work and your stability and your money. Because when that's right, and you've got that independence back from the past person, I mean, you're already in this 10 of Cups, you're already making nice plans for your life, but the biggest one is getting this 4 of Wands, this stability, and feeling like your life is moving forward and not stuck or going backwards now that you're on your own. And these are just all the phases you're working through. Wheel of Fortune's in your favor, 10 of Cups is in your favor, and we did see the 10 of Pentacles in the upright earlier as well. I think money is going to be okay for you. It is. But emotionally, you're on the up. So let's get some advice. You could just be like really feeling tired too and drained with just all of it, all the change, all the things you're finding out, just all the emotional roller coaster of it all. I think you're happy to be doing the new thing, but it is a roller coaster ride, and when you're emotionally drained, it makes it even harder to get up and go make that money. You could also be somebody who's gone from being part-time or full-time mother to getting back into the workforce. Yeah, I don't think the secret admirer has come forward yet, and I don't know if they will until, you're feeling a bit more grounded. Not because they need to see you in a financially stable position, but because you're still at that 2 of Swords crossroads a little bit right now, and they're not going to just add any more, decisions to your pile. I feel like they're just going to stay a good friend for now. But you've got somebody watching you from a distance, or from, a friendship, keeping an eye on you, who really admires what you're doing. So, believe in the impossible, blue moon, and emotions are running high, super moon. We're going to read this blue moon. So, somebody had this not yesterday, day before. Who had this last? Libra, maybe? As the saying goes, some things happen only once in a blue moon. In other words, hardly ever. Drawing this card suggests you're about to get a rare chance, and that something one-off could well be about to happen. This card is a very positive sign if you've felt like you're hoping for too much or asking too much of the universe. Whatever you are asking about, well, it might only happen once in a blue moon, but it can happen. However, this rare opportunity before you, it's important that you believe in it. If you convince yourself that whatever you're asking about can never go in your favor, then guess what? It won't go in your favor. Be grateful for this card, which is a reminder to believe in your dreams. Attuned to the moon, I'm lucky. Additional meanings for this card. If you miss this chance, it might not come back anytime soon. What happened may only happen once. The person you're inquiring about is a rare find. If you can believe it, you can achieve it. This situation is unlikely to repeat. There are usually 3 full moons between each equinox and solstice, and vice versa. Sometimes, though, we get 4 full moons in a single season. When this happens, the third of the season's 4 full moons is called a blue moon. At least that's what the original definition of a blue. At least that was the original definition of a blue moon. These days, it's popular to use the blue moon for the second full moon in any calendar month that has 2 moons. Or 2 full moons. I feel like a key point from this is that whatever you believe is, if you believe something won't go in your favor, you'll be right. So meaning, you can manifest your fears, or you can manifest what you don't want if that's what you're focused on. So consciously working on focusing on what you do want. So there could be some limited belief systems firing during this turbulent time, and you just want to consciously choose your thoughts. When a negative thought comes in, kind of like acknowledge it and send it on its way, and purposefully choose something positive that you want in your life and focus on that. Like, consciously do it. And a great way to stay in that state of positive thinking is to try and be grateful for every little thing. So staying in a state of gratitude keeps your life completely positive, keeps your mindset positive, keeps your thoughts coming in positive, keeps everything on the up and up, which is really important in times like these. So, Gemini, I hope this helps. I hope you liked the video. If you did, please hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Help this channel to grow, help the community to grow. And I'll be back in a couple of days with another reading for you. So keep your notification bell switched on so you get all the updates. And we'll talk again soon. Bye for now.